Hey everybody, welcome back to another Stone Face Reactions. I'm Griffin, that's Theta, and we're here to see some Legend of Galactic Heroes, Die These. Whatever that means. Theta, you got any idea?
Well, it's German, so 2 years of high school German, 20
Mm-hmm.
something years ago.
Yeah.
New is new, right?
Uh-huh.
Die is so the new these? I don't know. I don't know what these actually means because that problem here is remembering what other words in other languages that already read as English mean.
Right. It's all gonna just like mix together here. Let me see if I can get a better answer about that
Oh,
here
sure.
real quick.
We can all get better answers if we just fucking look it up. I'm using
Sure
my
can.
brain. I'm using my brain and my memory, which is what not what the German teacher 20 something years ago told me
The
that I was
new
doing.
thesis.
So I was
That's
right.
why that is not a high schooler learning German word.
See, I was right. I said the new. I got there. I mean, someone's gonna say, duh. Literally, new and new sound the same. Yeah, well, so do these, right? These and these sound the same. I didn't say
Sounding
the
similar
new
means
these.
nothing.
I didn't
So,
say the new these, did I?
so Theta, I'm gonna go ahead and ask, what are we in for today? How do you want to introduce this?
Well, we're doing the thing where we watch the first two episodes back to back. So don't expect any hard hitting, in depth analysis until at least episode 3, where we at least have like a week to think about it. At the same time, as I've pointed out before, I think I've watched the first 3 episodes before, but it was
Okay.
like over like 10 years ago, or
Hmm.
whenever this originally came out. And I really don't remember all that much, because I remember the first episodes like being set up and character introduction. So I don't really know what the show altogether is about. Plus the fact that since I watched it, it was only one season back then, and apparently it's like 3 or 4 seasons now. So
All right.
who the hell
Well, what
knows?
all I know from the show is that we're going to space. There's going to be large armadas of things. There's going to be two people who are going to be fighting each other with those large armadas, and both of them are apparently really cool. And that's
Some
our whole conflict. That's what I know.
some would say legends. Others might say galactic heroes.
Is it is it possible they might be both Theta?
Probably not. Legends technically are dead. They get to be dead to be a legend.
Well, someone might die by the end of this. But is there any other way or like any other information you would use to like introduce the show to people here? What are they about to get into aside from like a bunch of character
I
introductions?
suppose my one concern there is if you already clicked on the video, then you're already willing to watch it. So introducing a show to a person who's already clicked and is willing to watch seems a bit redundant. And to the people that I would want to describe the show to, I'd have to at least get to them to be able to click the video, in which case they're not listening to this. It all seems like wasted time, Griff, is what I'm getting at.
Well then, with no idea what we're going to get into, let's go ahead and watch. But of course, before we do, be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and comment down below to feed that algorithm. On top of all that, if you want more shows like this, unfiltered, uncensored, and uncut, it's also early access stuff, you can check it out over on the Patreon. It's just $5 a month, but no pressure. It's all support the channel, just a little bit extra.
Click the link down below, join the Discord. Let me know how I can get information into your head before you ever saw the thing. What, you expected spaceships?
They're space horses.
It's Space Australia.
No, this is like Space Romania. Space Russia, maybe.
Hit me up on Facebook.
Go Space Broncos. Oh, there's a spaceship.
The show's 30-second fooled you moment.
Oh no, they're gonna crash the party.
That's right, Sachi's parents are in there. It's his turn.
I guess good they put Good, they put the disclaimer up front, right?
Here's that song I keep talking about, Griff.
Let's take it in. We got like a lot of symbols to go over here.
I've been listening to it on repeat, so it's really up to Griff to pick up on this one.
That castle's gonna be on fire in a few episodes. Oh no, we're getting a Vinland Saga here. According to the lyrics. The fights definitely look rad as hell.
With the blockiest ships imaginable.
It's space. Space doesn't care if you're shaped like a brick.
It's true.
What a set of
I love
last
that
words
opening.
right there. But that's catchy though.
Very much. The full song is good.
すなわちゴールデンバウム朝銀河帝国自由惑星同盟フェザーン自治領である帝国と同盟は長く対立構想
I'm getting sick! Is it right? Going crazy!
We're going hundreds of light years a second here. We can't stop this ride.
That's me. It's my character.
ああ、星はいい。また少し背が伸びたのではないか。2ヶ月前と同じ190センチです。閣下。
Do you measure that every day?
My thought's more crap. I'm gonna have to know non-American measurements.
ところで
180 is average.
It's a shame he said 190. Crap, Griff, you're gonna have to pay more attention.
哨戒艦3隻からの報告によりますと、やはり三方から我が軍に接近しつつあるようです。我が軍の正面に敵軍の第4艦隊が位置し、その兵力は艦艇1万2000と推定されます。
Our numbers are already way off the scale.
Well, I mean, it's a galaxy-wide fight, so...
約6時間後に接触します。敵軍の合計は4万隻か。我が軍の2倍だな。それが我が軍を三方から包囲しようとしております。老いぼれたもが青く
They got the numbers for it.
いや、赤くかな。
So he's gonna fight 4-1 and win somehow. Let's see how it happens.
But yeah, I mean, the resources of the entire galaxy at stake, I think 40,000 ships isn't too much.
Just get the hold of the set of scale, I suppose.
That's right, Griff. I chose a character with a fucking throne.
The best command chair ever, honestly.
From me, the guy who streams in a lazy boy, yeah, I respect seats.
ケイラの言いたいことは分かっている。我が軍が不利な状況にあると注意を喚起させたいのだろう。
さようです、閣下。敵の数は2倍。我が軍を三方より包囲戦としております。これはすでに敵に遅れを取ったことを意味します。
つまり負けるとケイは言うのか。
とは申しておりません、閣下。ただ、不利な状況にあることは事実です。
I also feel like this is a character tracker's nightmare.
Oh, positively. You want to keep track of 100,000 characters?
無念の敗北を喫した状況と酷似しております。
ダゴンの殲滅戦だな。
さよ、誠に無念な敗戦でした。今回の戦いにおいて、もしもこの鉄を踏むことあらば、皇帝陛下の御心を傷つけ立てまつるは必要であり、ここはこうに入ることなく、
These were based on a Germanic empire.
愚行する次第です。
K の雄弁は認める。しかし、その主張を認めるわけにはいかぬ。撤退など思いもよらぬことだ。
なぜです？理由を聞かせていただけますか？
我々が敵より圧倒的に有利な状況にあるからだ。
なんですと？それも。
It's our faith at the
私が
Empire.
有利というのは次の点においてだ。敵は3つに分散しているが、我々は1箇所に集中している。総数では敵が優勢だが、分散した個々の敵に対しては我が軍が数的に優勢だ。
I'll be ready for math,
これを
Griff.
勝利の条件と言わずして何と呼ぶか。我々は包囲の危機にあるのではない。敵を格好撃破するの好機にあるのだ。名誉ある撤退と K は言った。皇帝陛下より命ぜられた任務を果たさずして何の名誉か。
しかし、閣下一人がそう信じておられるだけで、傭兵の常識からも承服しかねます。実績を示していただかないことには。
翌日には K はその目で実績を確認することになる。
Someone's got to set precedent, otherwise there's no precedent to set.
降参が終わりか。
ある。
At least this is like a very healthy level of listening to your advisors but still disagreeing, right?
Got a whole visual display and everything. By the way, we need trains in our fucking ships. They're so
You have to
fucking
make a
big.
presentation to everything.
Gotta take the train to the bridge, by the way.
そうでしょうか。
Oh gosh, it is more sense of scale.
That's what I'm talking about. To fucking taking a train to the bridge.
Yeah.
青にせいの戦慮に見せられたか。
Gotta remember all these names.
お前もまだ若いのだ。恐れ入ります。
I hope we get like a little name pop up for every fucking person ever.
奴らに何ができるものか。
No hint at who's important or not. Everyone has a name.
今は不平たらたらでも一日経てば様相が変わる。シュターデンの低能に奴の好きな実績とやらを額縁付きで見せてやるさ。
I'll frame him from my success.
一杯飲まないか。
That'll show him.
No, that really would like hurt someone's like, wait a second. I told you this was stupid. You're giving me the honor of holding your success, and I know I didn't do it. It's like, ah, pride gone.
はい、閣下。その閣下だ。他に人がいないところでは閣下呼ばわりする必要はない。以前から言っているだろう。分かってはいるのですが。分かっているのなら実行しろ。この回戦が終わってオーディンに帰還したら、お前自身が閣下になるのだから。順調に昇進だ。楽しみにしておくんだな。光栄に存じます。
Now I'm reading death flags there.
I'm trying not to read too far into the future. I want the show to give me an expectation first before I started taking guesses.
Well, he's literally giving you, one day away from retirement vibes.
今情報の可能性なし。
帝国軍はどういうつもりだ。何を考えている。三方から包囲された状況を把握しながら撤退もせずに、逆に我が軍に接敵行動を取るとは。敵の司令官は傭兵を知らない。こんな戦い方があるか。
Yeah, the threat of fighting someone who doesn't know enough not to do something.
だからこそ格好撃破の好機なのではないか。
I mean, obviously not what's happening, but
データリンクに通信妨害はかけているか。はい。我が方の先制攻撃を予測していなかったわけですから、十分に効果を発揮するでしょう。
Imagine being completely unprepared.
well, if they expected you to run away.
この戦は勝つ。俺には勝利が見えている。それだけのことだ。
司令官閣下、どう？
Will somebody turn off that alarm?
第六艦隊の指揮官に緊急通信。 敵と交戦状態至急援軍を講うと。
応答ありません。敵通信妨害の影響で味方と回線が開けません。
第2第6両
So we're gonna get our other hero.
You gotta send a craft to deliver messages.
光学照準可能距離です。
That'll take like 5 days.
No, they're very close. They're preparing to fight.
ファイエル。
Oh, even in German.
Yeah, dodge that.
Yeah, it's like a naval fight. It's like a barrage, right? They might as well be firing sci-fi cannons.
反応が遅い。低能はどこにでもいるようだな。前方集団中央に敵の砲火が集中。被害甚大。
データリンクオフ。各艦手動総監。左翼の第5軍、右翼の第7軍で中央を防戦。その間に我々も前へ出る。
We got... Those aren't lasers necessarily. We got force shields. Oh, we got fighter craft. Okay.
Yeah, it's a bit of everything. I didn't even remember the fighting craft. I clearly don't remember a lot of this episode.
Obviously, we gotta get like both of our main characters into a air fighter battle here.
Haven't even seen your character yet.
Yeah, they'll show up eventually, I'm sure.
Well, no, I mean, I would point out when your character shows up, and I haven't seen him on screen yet.
Yours is already regal and cool, so you got that going for you.
Literally, that's what I asked for in the art. And I showed up a little bit of a paunch, so who the hell knows? Alright, so maybe he was taking a train ride to the shuttle room since he's shown up on another ship all of a sudden. Or as my best friend used to tell me while playing StarCraft against him, if it's stupid and it works, it's not stupid.
1 hour no rush agreement into 200 banelings.
無用だ。戦いは3分の1が終わったばかりだ。残敵など放置しておいてよい。次の戦闘に備えて戦力を温存しておくことだ。追って指示を出す。了解しました。閣下。少しは態度が変わったな。
Because you're winning.
ええ、変わらざるを得ないでしょう。ところで、次に左右どちらの艦隊を攻撃すべきだと思う。キルヒアイス。どちらの側配に回ることも可能ですが、お考えは決しておりましょう。まあな。右方に位置する第6
Just looking for someone to keep up with him. Oh.
その通りだ。敵が予測しているかもしれません。それだけがいささか心配です。
It's a whole battle of time and distance. They can all see everything coming, but they can't react fast enough to change anything.
我が軍よりもはるかに優勢なのだからな。我が軍の意図を未だに理解していない証拠だ。敵第6艦隊の右側配に回って攻撃を仕掛ける。何時間ほど必要だ ?4 時間弱です。
I do also appreciate that, like, this isn't, like, huge gambits or ridiculous plans. It's just like, oh no, this is, like, pretty straightforward. It's like, we could attack now with better numbers. And that's tactical genius. Like, that's good.
Well, I mean, they're laying out a whole pattern of how they're spread out and who can react to who. So, I mean, there's more than just numbers.
Yeah,
also, the fact that
important thing about all this, too, is we're getting the vibe.
Also, the fact that they're saying they have 4 to 5 hours before response, and you can see how close they are on the map. Just so how vast the distances actually are.
That's why I use 24 hours, man.
そんなはずはない。敵は第4艦隊と交戦中なのだからな。
Yeah, remember, this scene is happening in the middle of this fight.
そうであれば敵を左右から攻撃できる。勝つ機会は十分にあるのだ。いや、必ず勝つ。状況から言っても。
ですが閣下、敵は戦場を移動したのではありませんか。
第4艦隊を放置してか。
申し上げにくいことですが、第4艦隊はすでに敗退したと将官は。
Because their communications are down, so they don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
まずは第2艦隊と合流するのです。しかるのちに。
Why didn't we build the ship with any windows?
No, there's one window there for one dude.
At the front, yeah. Better pull that window in.
右側背より敵襲です。
総艦を主導に切り替え、全艦反転せよ。
閣下、反転させても混乱が生じるだけです。
Oh yeah, man, you'd be fucked if you had to turn the whole fleet around.
逆に敵の後輩につくべきだと将官は考えます。
それまでに味方の大半がやられてしまう。反転攻撃だ。
ですが、
黙っておれ。
Is that actually my guy there?
No.
Okay.
But I think we're learning the logistics of this world, that you can't just turn a ship around that fast. Like the other guy was saying, it'd be easier for us if we just move forwards and turned. Surveillance systems, you need somebody else to tell you you've been hurt.
通信妨害を切って伝聞を送れ。敵機関より通信。降伏せよ。寛大な処置を約束する。
What you gonna do?
装甲から出せ。直接目視で応戦する。
ですが、
降伏だと。いや、俺は無能であっても必要者には。
Relieve this man of command! The second officer should relieve you immediately with the moment you said incompetent.
He said it himself. It was his line.
沈めよ。
シールド出力最大。反撃しろ。
敵、鉄砲戦の発射を確認。
Oh, that's scary.
Yeah, I mean, just a bunch of ball bearings traveling at high speed, right?
With explosives inside of them, too.
実力なき者は滅びるしかないのだ。当然だろう。
哨戒艦からの報告です。敵第2艦隊は作戦中域を離れ、第4艦隊の救援に向かっていた模様です。我々はこのまま進軍し、第2艦隊の攻撃に移りたい。
See, it's not just numbers. We got little plotting and shit.
敵第2艦隊の殲滅に向かう。
Just a complete win from the likely defeat. Already good.
敵第2艦隊。
Yeah, all based on communications blackout and maneuvering.
Unfortunately, like, this part of the fight isn't super dynamic, but at least it looks really good.
Well, I mean, we're being informed on how space battles work.
このまま殲滅
Yeah.
できれば良いのですが。
They're slow,
お前は本当に
takes a lot of time.
どうして
The weapons are basically like cannons.
あなたを疑ったことはありません。ただ時折
Our ships are effectively blind, apparently.
あなたがここにいるように。
The fact they needed surveillance to know that they'd been hit.
Oh, they just cursed
そん
him.
なことを考えるのだな、キルヒアイス。
You think the strangest things. No, I'm
そん
coming.
な人物が現れたとしたら、ぜひ一戦交えてみたい。そしてできれば
I do love a challenger.
顔を合わせてみたいものだな。
I just hope they don't take another 5 hours to make one chess move. That's all I'm saying.
全艦隊へ向けられたものと推測。流せ。私は
This is you, by the way.
Oh, it is?
機関パトロクロスが被弾し、パエッタ総司令官は重傷を負われた。
総司令官の命令により私が全艦隊の指揮を引き継ぐ。心配するな。私の命令に従えば助かる。生還したい者は落ち着いて私の指示に従ってほしい。我が部隊は現在のところ負けているが、要は最後の瞬間に勝っていればいいのだ。
I'll sacrifice everything.
新たな指示を伝えるまで各艦は格好撃破に専念せよ。以上だ。
That was your character, Griff.
I will not lose.
従えば助かるか。随分と体現総合を吐くやつが反乱軍にもいるのだな。この後に及んでどう劣勢を挽回する気でいるのだ。まあいい。お手並み拝見といこうか、キルヒアイス。はい。
Gosh, literally, they spoke of the devil and he did appear. How's this gonna go?
Spindle formation. Which I imagine to be some sort of weaving thing. Based on other sci-fi space battle things I've read.
Oh, they do have broadsides. Okay.
They've got fucking everything, it seems like.
Surprise.
いかがなさいました？ラインハルト様。おかしい。何かが変だ。我々は勝利しつつある。それは間違いない。
What do you do when you're winning too much?
They split perfectly for a flank.
There you go, Griff. There's you.
Yeah. Put on the hats. Oh, we'll find him out later.
But yeah, no, I mean, it's a... It's very much seems like an introduction to my guy Reinhard, right? But it's also very much an introduction to how, I guess, one, Imperial military works, and two, how space combat works.
Yeah, like, we have, your character's, like, second in command, right? Or, like, his best friend or whatever. And he's constantly explaining stuff to him because it's, of course, you know, to give that to the audience, right? We're here listening to that because we want to learn what is he thinking. And what I really like about this series is that we've gone over some very simple, straightforward ways things and tactics are supposed to work. Simple things to keep in mind. Things that people do to give themselves advantage and disadvantage. I have good hopes for this series for not, like, going into the territory of saying, like, I'm going to explode the sun and you never expected that, did you?
Yeah,
or anything like that.
They're also, like, working on, I guess, what would be like the meta of space combat, which is plot or tactics can evolve based on what is effective and when. Like, they're not worried about this thing because it's super dangerous. They're worried because they literally just got their ass kicked to the same tactic.
Yeah.
So it's not so much. I don't know. Hold on.
次回銀河英雄伝説ディ・ノイエテーゼ第2話アスターテ海戦
No additional info.
Liberty, sovereignty. That's autonomy. Sorry, the episode 2 shit's covering it up. I think that's the free planets, which is your character's from. Liberty, sovereignty, autonomy. I don't guess dignity. Maybe the T.
I think
there's
that would make sense.
Yeah, like there's something under the Y. Or I mean, there's a Y past the T and an IG. I mean, yeah. So yeah, that's the precepts of the Free Planets Alliance. Was it?
Yeah, they said Free Planets Alliance. They are a rebel group, apparently.
Yeah, so liberty, sovereignty, autonomy, and dignity. That's what you stand for, Griff.
Yeah, liberty.
That's what I say about Griff all the time, man. That's why it's all about autonomy.
And sovereignty. Yeah, I believe in having sovereign boards. Wait a second. Oh, God.
But yeah, I mean, like, the fact that the fight's gonna take so long to get into, 4 to 5 hours. All right, let's go have dinner, I guess. Just a regular ass dinner. Well, it's the fact that I think that they cut off communications, apparently, is that's causing all of this stuff. Like, I feel like if communications weren't cut off, even if you were 4 to 5 hours away from the fight, that you're already directly in, by the way. That you're in the fight already, but it's going to be 4 to 5 hours before your part can be hit there.
This is at least a 3-day event, and at some point, people went to sleep, ate their food, and were not ready to be attacked.
Yeah, again, it's the vastness of how big a fight. I guess, what did they? One side had 40,000 ships, and the other side had 20,000?
Yeah, or like 12,000?
Bro, either way, it's like over 60,000 ships, I think. And so massive. Well, I guess one side was all grouped together, so the fact that they're trying to, one group is trying to engage in the middle, right? And then the other two are trying to... The problems of trying to emphasize a thing with one hand when you're trying two sides. Here's the elbow. The elbow's the middle, right? And then the other two are the arm segments that trying to come in on the middle. Metaphor. This is the arm thing this is what I'm trying to emphasize here. This is what the battle's trying to do. Hand slot into the elbow slot. And then they're going to clamp in on it. This motion. This is what the fight's trying to do.
The fight with push to talk, everybody. You see it here before you now.
This is what
there a tactic that can win?
My character's trying to do to your... Lost the keyboard for a second.
Gosh. Well, so our chess match between heroes is about to begin next time. Let's see how that turns out. I don't think your character is going to lose everything instantly. I feel like that would be a bit of spoiling all that we set up for him, but...
Well, I feel like the thing we should do right now, Grip, you've seen how the battle is playing out. You've seen where all the forces are, because we're getting shown maps constantly.
Yeah.
Tony Stark holograph style. What do you think your move is to win?
I think the move's already been made. They've gone through the center, they split their forces, they are now in a perfect flanking maneuver here already, so they have been given the chance of victory based on the tactics that they were using in the first place.
So you think the other guy who was saying, well, the other guy was saying, we need to turn around, and he's like, we're getting indicated that doing this maneuver with your ship takes a long time to do? And the other guy was saying, no, we need to path around so that we come around them the long way. You're saying that while the your Empire forces are coming through the middle, your forces are already doing a wide turn.
Right, they're all about to like come up behind them or something here.
I feel like when we're doing this show, I need like a big old like whiteboard behind me so I can just like...
Well, it's over here. I happen to have one right here, and I'll use it sometime in the future.
Yeah, like a good old John Madden. Here's forces right here. What you're gonna need to do is circle around the wide receiver. You know, I need to...
And that's how I do a good game of football in space.
I guess I can just make a concept board for it or something.
You can draw an image in paint. You can do whatever you want.
I mean, technically, we both have access to an editorial on a concept board. You've already drawn all crazy shit on a bunch of them.
There you go, then.
Be no different from that thing.
Well, I think for now, though, that's all we're going to have here for today. Griffin, everybody, that's Theta, and this has been Stonefaced Reactions. We'll see you next time. Hey everybody, thanks for watching another Stonefaced Reactions. If you have an idea of another video we could go ahead and watch, go ahead and put it in the comments down below and we'll add it to the wheel. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know what you thought about this video and what parts you liked. And until then, we'll see you next time. Is this too goofy?